Hey, what's up, everybody? I just wanted to come in here and do a little chat on not forgetting to be grateful for your life and not taking your life for granted. So I just went and had breakfast, which I sometimes do by myself. I enjoy the solitude. I enjoy just some time to think, and of course enjoy some good food. So I finished eating my breakfast and I was about to leave, and a lady, I guess, who had never been to this place before asked me, she goes, "So is the food good? What do you normally get?" And I told her, I said, "Yeah, it's good food. I come here a lot, and I usually get breakfast." Of course, she looks at me kind of funny because at this point it was 1:30 in the afternoon. And I just kind of smiled and I said, "Yes, I am a late riser." I said I go walk on the beach and then I come and I eat my breakfast here by myself. And she looked at me and she says, "Wow, lucky you." And she said, "Are you on vacation?" And I told her, "No, I live here." I said, I work from home and I make my own hours." And she goes, "Oh, lucky you. Well, enjoy." And, she was very sincere and she wasn't being obnoxious. She was actually being very sincere. And, but I walked away and I started thinking about what she was saying. And, it's so easy for us to think about all of the stuff that we have going on in our lives that we don't want to do, that we forget about the great things we have that other people wish they could do at times, right? And I started thinking about my own life, and Brent and I do not live in the lap of luxury in some, we do live in a very nice beach city, I will say that, but we are not living in the lap of luxury down here, the lap of luxury. We do not have luxury cars that we drive around town. We have a pretty average life, but a lot of times I dwell upon the things that are hard for us. We've got 4 kids, and currently, as it stands, now I'm believing God for big things, but currently as it stands, we have 2 out of 4 that are a little bit challenging, to say the least. And so at times I begin to dwell on that, and it makes me sad, and it makes me angry, and it makes me frustrated. And then I start comparing with everybody else on social media and how great their lives are with their, children. And by the way, I have a great life right now, so I'm not complaining. But, we dwell upon things that are hard for us, and we compare with what someone else has, when at the same time someone else is looking at something you've got and they're doing the same thing to you. So as I was walking away from that lady today, it reminded me to have an attitude of gratefulness and contentment with the things that God has given to me, the blessings that God has given to me. And yes, I may not have the relationship that I want with all my children right now. I may not live in a house as nice as other people. I may not have cars that are as new as other people, and I'm speaking for myself, but maybe you can sit in the same place and say the same thing or different things perhaps that you're comparing with other folks. But what do you have that someone else wishes that they could have? Think about that today. I want you, if you have a minute, to just write down below in the comments here something that you are grateful for today. What are you grateful for in your life today? Is there something that you've been taking for granted? Because that's what this is about, not taking your life for granted. Because someone else is looking at you and going, "Oh, they have that and I don't." We all have stuff going on for us that other folks don't. Be grateful for what you've got, the blessings God's given to you, the gifts that you've got. Okay, thanks guys. I just wanted to get in here for my own sake, if no one else's, and remind myself of these things. I hope you have a great day. Put your gratefulness down in the comments for me if you want. And as always, if you like and subscribe, that definitely helps Brent and I to get out to other folks who might not see these videos. Okay, have a great day. Bye.